Hey, Shalom Israel. We are the I.S.U.P.K. We started out of 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York. I'm Precinct Officer of 1,000, Sharatas Ahalat. With me is Precinct Officer of 1,000, Thamayam. And today's class is about the incident that happened in Wisconsin. I know a lot of people heard about it. It's viral right now on TikTok and social media and everything. You know what I mean? You know, it's about a 14-year-old brother, a teenage boy in Wisconsin. He got jumped at a barn party by a pack of, oppressors. You know what I mean? They slammed him into a farm equipment, and they call him racial slurs, calling him the N-word. You know how that go, fam. That's how it is. That's how they do us. That's how they've always been doing us. Um, the family went to the sheriff about it. They try to put him in what is the thing called, Thamayam? They try to put him into that thing, a meat grinder.
Mm-hmm.
They try to put him in a meat grinder. And of course, the family went to the sheriff about it. And the sheriff said that it wasn't racially motivated. You know how the story goes. So that's why we're bringing it out. You know what I mean? So history, Florida news, history. This is I.S.U.P.K, Florida history and news, man. You know what I mean, Thamayam?
Yep. Right, man. Hey, me being a black man, I don't want nobody inviting me to no party in no barn. It sounds like it's going to be a racially motivated whooping on a black man. But he went, and other black people went to this barn party as well. Me automatically, I don't understand how this black brother got beat up. You had other black people there. You know what? I do understand, Gerard. Christianity. When you're a Christian, you can't tell the difference between who is your brother, because you taught everybody's your brother. White, black, purple, green, whatever. No matter what skin color, you shouldn't see skin color. Everybody's your brother. So that what happened. That's why the black people watch this black man get beat up by pilgrims, by other oppressors. But you think everybody's your brother. That's why black people need to leave that Christian church, so we understand and know who is our brother. You know who your brother. You just don't want to admit it because you've been taught to hate your own kind. That's why it was black people watching another black man get beat up by another race of people. You don't know your team members, and you hate your uniform that you was born in. But it's all right. It's okay. The I.S.U.P.K, we raising up brothers up in here and sisters up in here that gonna love their race, that gonna love their people, and not gonna watch these oppressors get away with covering up all the hate crime they do in America. You got Donald Trump trying to fix Chicago and trying to fix Milwaukee, trying to fix other cities that got alarming rates of gang activity. But what about this gang activity that's happening in these little small towns, man? What happened to the the gang activity that happened last week in the Catholic church or Catholic church school when you got this white mass shooter that went in there and unalive those Christians, those Catholics that was inside of that place? A Catholic and a Christian is the same thing to me, because Christians come from the Catholic church, modern day Christians. So all of them Christian to me. But you got a lot of mass shooters, a lot of, violent people coming out of the suburbs. Let's come out of the suburbs and these old country hit towns that's way off in the boondocks, that's way off in the sticks. Those are violent people that's going, coming out of nowhere and just unaliving people because they got a problem inside of them. And it's called white supremacy. That's what it's called. You want to remind my people who's in charge and who's on top. And that's what happens. That what happened at this barn party, Shabbat. They said that this was motivated by this black guy trying to steal some fire. Other first of all, it was 14 years old. And when we read this article and go deep into the story, you're gonna see how sick, you know, and you know how bad and violent this altercation was, this conflict was.
Gone.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Gone. First they try to say, yeah, I remember they try to say that he reminds him, I mean, he reminds them of somebody that stole the firearm. You know, then they switch it up and said that he is the person that stole. They don't know what, you know. It's just all a cover up, man. It's just all excuses.
Yeah, yeah. You know, they know exactly what they was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the police, they all into it. They're trying to cover it up. Hell, they is covering it up. They cover everything up when it comes to them.
Yep.
But when it comes to Carmelo Anthony, they ain't covering that up. And Carmelo Anthony, he was just defending himself, Shabbat Azar.
Yeah.
He had two oppressors jumping him. All he did was defend himself, but they didn't cover Carmelo Anthony case up. Even though he was in the right, they made sure the whole world know about Carmelo Anthony. But this black 14-year-old teenager, you don't even know his name.
Yeah.
Or the people that was involved. And this was what you call white supremacy. This place is so unfair, man. And that's why it's so important that we must understand that we got to separate and police ourselves, because the police is not going to serve and protect black people. They're going to make sure we always on the bottom getting abused by their people, by their kind. That's the American way.
Yep.
Let's read.
It says, Wisconsin family calling for hate crime investigation after video shows black teen being beaten. A family.
Read that from the top again. Yeah, Skip.
It says, Wisconsin family calling for hate crime investigation after video shows black teen being beaten.
And guess what? Me and you, we would have never known that this happened. The whole earth would have never known this would happen. That's that somebody recorded this event that happened, this beatdown that happened.
Right.
Somebody at the party, I guess is one of the black people. You know, I hope it was one of the black people, since you ain't get up and help. You know, they recorded what happened. But if they did, nobody know about this outside this little small town in Wisconsin. They call Pulaski.
Pulaski, yeah.
Pulaski. It sounds racist.
Yeah.
That's only. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's only a population of under 4,000 people.
Yeah, man. But look what's going on. Everybody should know everybody in this little town.
Right.
Everybody should know everybody, and everybody should be getting along. They should be enjoying the dream of Martin Luther King. But no matter where you go, Martin Luther King dream is a night for black and white people, because we are not meant to be together. We should have our own everything. And this right here shows we do need to have our own. It exposes this. Every day that goes by, it exposing how black and white people, and I'm saying it just like this, plain and simple, black and white people, we should have our own everything. You over there and we over here. But Shwadazar, they don't want it that way.
Yeah.
They don't want it that way. Every time we try to separate, you know, like Black Wall Street, any other black establishment that was great, they always remind us that they really don't want to be separate. They want us to be with them concerning work, concerning your labor and your hands, your service. Other than that, they want to be separated. Like when
Right.
it's fun, they don't want you around. And if you try to have fun with them and try to become one with them and act like we brothers, they're gonna beat you down in a barn party.
Yep.
They don't care if you're 14 years old. They're gonna beat you down.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says a family in rural Wisconsin has retained a civil rights attorney and is calling for a hate crime investigation after a video captured a violent scene. A black teenager being beaten by a group of young men at a party in the town of Pulaski in western Wisconsin.
And that paragraph meant what it said. This 14-year-old teenager get beat down by young men, not young boys, young men, 18 and over.
And notice how they didn't say young white men.
Wow. But everybody seen the video.
Yep.
Read on.
Iowa County Sheriff Michael Peterson called the video disturbing and said, "We have no place in society for violence like that." But he said an investigation by his office determined, based on witness accounts, that the attack on the teenager 14 was not racially motivated.
Until everybody seen the video, everybody knows it's racially motivated. That's why the parents of this black teenager had to go get a civil rights attorney. Because that's the only way she gonna get her case seen and explained to the prosecutors and to the judge. Other than that, man, that them police in that little small rural town called Pulaski going to cover it up to their best ability. But they love their white brother. I mean, they're white brothers.
Yep.
They stand with their people. Black people, when you gonna stand with your people? You wait till something bad happens to one of your close family members, like your son or your daughter or your mother or your father. But when you see another black man that's not really related to you, your immediate family, you don't care. You wait till it happens to you, to get real close to you, your home. Inside of your, that's when you want to say something, when it's too late. But you know how these oppressors think, how these pilgrims think, Sharatazar?
God.
They don't care if that other oppressor is not their immediate brother, their immediate family. You hurt anybody that look like them, they are on your behind, man. They're gonna get on you. They're gonna go with you, man. Because they love their people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right or wrong, they're gonna love their people, man. And that's any other nation besides us. Because Christianity colonized us and destroyed us. Now you think everybody's your neighbor, everybody's your brother. Wow, man. What a sad case, man.
Yep.
America reminds you all the time that they are not your brothers. And you're not an American citizen either. Read on.
It says, now civil rights attorney B. Ivory Lamar, representing the family, is calling for a full investigation and for arrests to be made. He told the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel this was clearly a racially motivated attack and a textbook hate crime case.
That's right. It's definitely a hate crime case. I mean, it shouldn't even be a case. They should be, guilty as charged. They got the video.
Yeah. Shit.
I mean, what's going on? It's all over the internet. I just got through looking at it 3 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago, Sharatazar, I just got through looking at the video.
Yeah.
They are guilty as charged. But guess what? When you a pilgrim, you got white privilege, don't you? You got white privilege, man. The privilege to unalive black and brown people anytime you feel like it. to beat us down anytime you feel like it. And Donald Trump making sure it goes back to that way.
Yep.
All right. But you got a scripture, anything to bring out, Shabbat Zah? All I know, got one more thing to say. The real bad thing about this case, Shabbat Zah, what if those oppressors would have threw that young black man or black boy? What if those oppressors would have threw that young black boy in that meat grinder?
Yep.
And he would have became hamburger meat. Because that's what they wanted to do. When you see the video, they pushing this brother to the meat grinder. This young brother to the meat grinder. Showing you how much they hate us. You willing to push another human being in a meat grinder? How sick can you be to even watch that happen? How can you stomach that? But this is the type of people we dealing with. This is what they're being taught at home. This is how much hate they have inside of their soul that being passed down from their founding fathers, from their ancestors. From generation to generation, this hatred is still inside of them. Yeah, man, y'all better read about Nat Turner, how they ate Nat Turner. Hell, I'm thinking you trying to put this brother in the meat grinder. You trying to do the same thing. It's sick, ain't it?
It's unbelievable, man.
Yeah, man. And you think you gotta die to see the devil? He ain't gotta just torture you with fire. Hell, he'll torture you by throwing you down a meat grinder.
Yeah.
And watching you die slow, get unalive slow. The way he likes it. But got scripture, Shabbat?
Come on. Yeah, it's heavy you said, look what they did to Nat Turner, because I believe they got hamburger buns over there waiting too. They would have ate that brother.
Right.
They eat raw meat anyway. I got Zechariah 11:5. It reads, whose possessors slay them, right? Like black people, we got to understand who possess us. We already know who possesses us, the oppressor.
Right.
You know what I mean? America owns you. America owns your job. America owns your house. America owns the prison system, the schools, the police. You know what I mean? These are the people that possess you. These are the people who slay you every day, right? Like, we're not free in this place. We're not free. Like, you are still owned by these people.
Right.
You don't control the laws. You don't control the courts. You don't control the land. You don't control the wealth. You know what I mean? Because you are being controlled. These people own you, man. And the very people who possess you are the ones who murder you.
Right.
They look at you like you just, property or cattle. You know what I'm saying? Like, this 14-year-old black boy was beaten by white teens. And these are not young men, because young men don't act like this.
Right.
These are not young men, these are animals. These are young animals.
Right.
Young predators, monsters.
Super predators.
Super predators. And this happens every day. And this is America for you, man. This happens every day in America. You got this 14. We could pull a story every day if we want to. George Floyd choked to death. Trayvon Martin shot down. Sandra Bland found dead in a cell. Tamir Rice gunned down at 12 years old. Every generation of these people, they slay us.
Right.
This is biblical prophecy. This is biblical prophecy. And hold themselves not guilty. Every single time they hold themselves not guilty.
Right.
The court say they're not guilty. Cops unalive us, no charges. Walk away free. White mobs beat us, no hate crime. The KKK, no hate crime.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Police get suspended with pay. They get acquitted.
With pay.
With pay. They get acquitted or they get probation. But you know what you get, black man? Hispanic man, Native Indian, you get the grave. You get a bureau, right?
A meat grinder.
A meat grinder. This is America's trademark. Kill a black man and walk free. That's exactly what the scriptures say. It says, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. They sold us into slavery, built America on our backs, and then went to church on Sunday and thank God for it. They got big Christian churches, and your black behind is in those churches with them. Thanking God for slaves. Thanking God that you pick cotton, sugar, tobacco. You know what I'm saying?
Thanking Jesus for letting them their destiny on us.
Right. Manifest destiny. Today, they sell us through what? The prisons, cheap labor, private corporations, entertainment contracts, low-wage jobs. You know what I'm saying? They still profit off of your destruction, black man. They still profit off of your destruction. They claim that they bless, that is manifest destination, and they claim that God is on their side. They make you believe God is on their side. That's what they make you believe. Like Christianity was used to bless slavery. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get some more. It says, and their own shepherds pity them not. Who are your shepherds? Them damn greasy, disgusting pastors in the Christian church.
Right.
Them politicians like Big Head Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson. You know what I'm saying? These people, you know what I'm saying, instead of fighting for you, they don't got no pity for you, man. The black church, like these pastors, they don't even tell you who the real enemy is. You go to church every Sunday and they telling you to love the enemy.
Right.
They telling you to love these people. That God love everybody. That's why you get invited to some garbage like this and you take your 14-year-old teenager to this garbage because of the damn Christian church telling you God love everybody. And Martin Luther King telling you let's hold hands with white people.
Right.
That's why you took your 14-year-old boy to that damn party.
Right.
They tell you to forgive and pray for the white man. These politicians, they sell you out for votes and money. Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, they show up, you march, they get paid, they speak, and they disappear. You don't hear nothing. You don't hear nothing no more. Right? This is biblical prophecy, man. This is biblical prophecy. This happens. This is in the Bible. The Bible tells you that the white man is the devil, but you refuse to believe that the white man is the devil. You want to believe that is your friend, that's your co-worker. You want to believe that's your basketball buddy. Give me some more, Thumb Young, like, you know, your smoking partner, your husband, your wife. You don't want to believe that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Oh, it's too harsh. You're trying to put a 14-year-old boy in a damn meat grinder in a barn is harsh, you big dummy.
Right.
And that's demonic as hell, man. When you gonna stop hanging around these demonic ass people? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you in the church talking about, demonic, this, demonic, that, this is demonic. You know, Christians love to say, oh, rap music is demonic. What else? Don't say that word. That's demonic. You know, what else they say that's demonic? All types. Everything is demonic except the white man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is demonic except the white man. He's never demonic to you damn Christians. He's just somebody, y'all look at the white man like he's a goddamn child that don't know what he's doing. Like every time he does something, it's like, see, Mr. White Man, that's not what you're supposed to do. See, we can't have history repeat itself, Mr. White Man.
Pilgrim, say pilgrim.
Pilgrim, Mr. Pilgrim. We can't have history repeated. Oh, Mr. Pilgrim, I'll forgive you, Mr. Pilgrim. You don't know what you're doing. You know, that's the problem. You treat the pilgrim, the oppressor, like he's a child that don't know what the hell he's doing. And he's been doing it for over 400 years. For over 400 years. He's been getting away with it. You've been letting him get away with it. All you want to do is talk to him about it. You want to try to teach him not to do something that he was designed to do. It's like trying to take a robot that was designed to kick your behind, and you trying to reprogram the robot. And there is no reprogramming that damn robot, because you didn't program the robot. You didn't create the robot. You didn't put the chip in the robot to make it function. Somebody else did. You know what I mean? And here you are, you trying to reprogram this damn monster. It ain't never gonna happen. You just need to wake up and come to class and come learn the truth and gather yourselves together like the scriptures say, because you trying to teach this monster to be human and to treat you like a human and civil. It ain't never gonna happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's all I got on it, sir. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right, man. Yeah, right. Hell, man, you broke it down perfectly, man. I want to pull more scripture, man, but you did the job, man.
Come on, we can pull it, sir.
Man, give me that scripture where it says they are greedy dogs.
They are greedy dogs?
Yeah. They are greedy dogs. These Christian pastors are greedy dogs, man. You understand?
I think that's Jeremiah 25. Let me see.
And I'm going to break it down for you. If our pastors was really black leaders, all this black white crime would not be happening every time you look around.
Right.
Because we would have protection. You would have the black man in his home to protect his family. But these Christian pastors encourage the black to get the man out. So now guess what? Our black children is being feasted upon by these damn oppressors, man.
Right.
No protection. That black woman can't protect those. So she want to be the father and the mother. She want to be both. Yeah, she want to get gifts on Father's Day and Mother's Day. She said, I'm the mama and the daddy. But we can't protect our children. That's why you got grown men that's been raised by black bulldog Christian women. They got grown men over there in New Orleans, Louisiana, wearing red dresses, man.
Right.
It shows you that these women can't protect these children, man. And the black father need to be in the home. That's right. But you got it, Warrior? You found it?
Come on, I got it. Isaiah chapter 56. I'm going to start at verse 10 for you.
All right.
His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant.
This is talking about Israel. The Lord's watchmen, supposed to be watchmen, you know. The pastors, he's supposed to watch over the people. But what he do? He watching out for the oppressor's hand to come through the gate and to feed them. You know what that greedy dog do? That greedy dog come to the gate with his tail wagging. There's a popping out the mouth. Just itching for the oppressor's hand to give him a crumb.
Right.
And that gate open and the wolf come destroy all the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That's what happens, man. Because these pastors are greedy dogs that don't bark. Read.
They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs.
Go ahead.
They cannot bark.
A dog supposed to bark, man. Why? So he could let the owner know, hey, we got intruders. Somebody trying to break in. Get up. It's time to go to war. But instead, they don't bark. They don't bark. They eat and they get the itis and lay down on the ground. They get the nigga itis and lay down on the ground and go to sleep.
Right.
While people are being devoured. That is Creflo Dollar. TD Snakes. They call him TD Jakes. Hey, he is TD Snakes to me. All of these black panthers, they are greedy dogs sleeping after they done ate because they done led their people to the enemy and got paid for it. With crumbs. With crumbs. They think those crumbs got more value than their people. And these pastors show you all the time the master's crumb that fall from the table has more value than you. Even though his people look just like him, he's showing you how much self-hatred he has for himself and his people. That's why the Christian church must go. Because there's no love in that church. There's no love in that church, man. It's every man on his own. All right? But with that, I'm done, man.
Most High in Christ.
All right. This is the I.S.U.P.K. History and News class. I preach an office of 1,000 Tamayam. I got my preaching office of 1,000. My main man, Shwadazah Halak, man. Shalom.
Shalom, Israel.